What's going on, everybody? Zenon here from A Car Guy's Garage, coming at you on this, I guess it's Wednesday now. It's 1:41 a.m. So let's get straight to it. No buggering around today. Got myself your 3 questions from a few of you guys, and let's get right into it. So the first one here is, why haven't you purchased a CNC lathe or mill yet? Well, I think it's pretty obvious why. I need to turn around and make some money. A CNC lathe and mill is going to cost me anywhere new from around $100,000 to $125,000. So that right there, to me, that's a lot of money. I mean, there are people out there who could drop that and doesn't even affect them at all. But for myself, in the situation that I am in, can't really afford that right now. And to discuss it not a little bit further, but in previous videos, like my road to 1,000 orders, in that video it talks about why I need to hit 1,000 orders in order to keep the business open, but to also turn around and pay off some debts in order to get to that point where I could buy a CNC lathe or a mill or both. So why haven't I bought one yet? Well, it's only February. We are not even 2 months into the road to 1,000 orders. Two months into the year. So as things progress, as more and more orders are put together and sent out, and more products are created on my end, then I can turn around and look to see if I am creating enough revenue to turn around and buy a machine, or to go further into debt in order to purchase a machine and then hope that that machine pays it off. So there is a method to my madness. I can't just go out there and drop, like I said, $125,000. It has to be logical and has to make sense on my end. And, you know, I mean, do I want one? Yeah. Do I need one? Yeah. Would it streamline my business? Would it make me better? Would it make me more competitive in the market? Absolutely. These are all questions that I've answered in other videos. But right now, unless someone wants to turn around and give me $100K, anybody, for free or damn near interest free, you will eventually get your money back. But I mean, it's not logical for me to turn around and do it just yet. And I will reevaluate myself as a business in probably about 3 months, 4 months. So we get to the 6-month mark of the year, and then we will see where I am, and hopefully I'll have better news then. All right, so I'm not going to really get into it, but if you want to hear about it more, it's in a few of my other videos. But I haven't bought one yet, simply because I don't have the money, and I need to pay off a little bit of the debt that I have. All right. Next question. Why don't you offer colored engravings on your shift knobs? Multiple reasons. The main one is that I found over time that I have to use paint. I can't use powder coat. It's almost damn near impossible to turn around and for me to powder coat the engravings. It just wouldn't be cost effective at all. Like it wouldn't. Like if I'm charging you $75 for color engraving, it's it's not possible. So I've tried a few different paints out there, and I've had minimal success with it. I've tried coming up with new ways and different techniques to turn around and do it. There is no cost-effective way for me to offer it to the customer. I'm not going to turn around and paint it and then be like 2 months down the road, be like, well, whatever, sorry it failed, my bad, or too bad, so sad. Like it is what it is. I have a hard time putting my name on something that I genuinely know is not going to work. Like I know that the paint is not going to work based on the 5 that I've tried, the 5 techniques and the 5 ways that I've done it, 5 different brands. Someone gave me a new brand to turn around and try out, and it's not cheap, but I'm going to turn around and order it, and then I will put the shift knob through, you know, a month and a half stress test where I leave it outside, where I turn around and put it under running water, or I turn around and put it in the freezer, take it out, freezer, take it out, put it in the fridge, add moisture to it. I will turn around and I will go through it, but I mean, I don't want to have to charge people for something that is not up to the standards that I want it to be at. And I mean, I will do it. If someone says, I don't care, Zenden, if it fails after a day, I don't care. I mean, you might be able to pull my neck and you might be able to get me to do it. But I mean, I don't want to. I don't. And I'd rather turn around and turn someone away than for them to get something that is not up to my quality standards, and then it fails on their end, and then they get upset for having to spend that extra money. So they are coming. I do have a special technique that I've found with other items that is very successful, but it is not cost effective, but I charge for it. And honestly, I've been charging for it and no one's ordering it because of the cost associated with it. So, I mean, there are lots of companies out there that will do it, and there's other even bigger companies out there that don't do colored engraving, and they do just fine. So it's finding that happy medium. Right now I won't. I could do silver, which is what's under the powder coat, and I could do black to a certain extent, especially on the stainless. I could engrave black. I figured out how to get my machine dialed in to do black engraving. So we'll see. Maybe in the future I could turn around and buy a laser engraver. Once again, the laser engraver to do colored engraving is about $35,000. So we've gone from 125 now up to 160-ish. So let's just keep let's keep getting the debt up there. So again, I need to make more money in order to sell, in order to buy new products to turn around and give you guys what you are asking. It's just, it's the cost of doing business, I guess, right? So if you have any ideas, if you have any suggestions, send them my way and I'll be more than happy to try them out. Okay, and then the last one. I really love the new stuff that you're putting out. Can you give us any more insight of things that are coming out in the future? I've been coming out with a lot of different new things. I mean, my products are nowhere near what these bigger companies are coming out with. But for me, a guy who only has a few small machines, is working out of his garage, and there's a little, 250, 300 square foot workable area. I've been coming out with some pretty unique little items, and I'm pretty happy about them. Especially my e-brake handles for a lot of the platforms out there. I shouldn't say all, but the Subarus, the Miatas, the Scions, and the fact that I could turn around and powder coat them, the ends, any color, it really takes me a step higher than what some of these other companies are turning around and doing, because they only have 1, 2, or 3 standard colors and they don't do them in other ones. So without giving, I don't like making promises. I've said this in another video. I don't like making promises, and I don't like divulging too much, but I am working on some exterior stuff right now. And one of them I'm mocking up on my TC, and we will see how that goes. If after mock-up is done, because I got to water jet everything and bend it and everything, but once mock-up is done, if I could see that it is working the way that I want it to, and that I know that I could use this as a sellable product, then I will start posting it on Instagram and Facebook. But right now I am working on a couple exterior ones, and one is very big and the other one is really it's a tiny one, and I want to really get into more cars with the little tiny one, and it's going to involve, without saying too much, tow hooks. So read into it what you will. I'm not going to say if it's tow hooks or straps or license plate relocates for different cars. I'm not going to say what it is. I might not have even said it. Cool. But yeah, I am working on a few other things, and Some new things are going to be popping up in terms of different shift knob styles in the resin and stuff, so keep an eye out for that. I just released my aluminum honeycomb ones, so those are pretty popular and those are coming out. But yeah, I don't want to make any promises. I don't want to divulge too much, but I am working on a couple exterior pieces. So yeah, that's that. So hopefully that answers your guys' questions. And the video, as my phone dings because I didn't silent it to record, but hopefully that it's under 10 minutes and it gets you guys the information that you guys need. So thank you very much. Keep the questions coming, keep the orders coming, and let's get to the road to 1,000 orders up there. Right now I think I'm sitting at about, without saying for sure, I think I'm at about 65 orders right now. Ugh, not good. It's been a slow February, but I think we're at about 65 for the year. So keep them coming, and we'll talk to you next time. Take it easy, guys.